Hey, what's up guys, it's Arnik and welcome to this week's video. Today I got another quick tip for you guys, and this one is all about one of the most important animation principles out there. We are talking about squash and stretch. Squash and stretch is a fundamental technique to exaggerate your animations, and what that exactly means, we'll take a look at right now. So, roll the intro. I guess the simplest way to showcase how squash and stretch works is with a really simple example, like this ball moving from left to right. Right off the bat you can tell that this does not look or feel natural at all. But we can just ease the keyframes, right? And I agree, it does feel much better already. But now let's take a look at what squash and stretch can do for us. Let's start with the same ball, including the movement. Only this time we add another level of keyframes. And this is gonna be the scaling. So hit S on your keyboard to bring up the scale properties. And first off, make sure you unlink the dimensions by clicking on the chain icon over here. Now you can adjust the X and Y values separately from another, which is exactly what we need to do. Set a keyframe in the beginning of your animation, just as the values are right now. Move the cursor a few frames by hitting page down on your keyboard a couple of times. With the squash and stretch technique, you want the object to stretch into the direction of its movement. We are dealing with a horizontal movement. So increase the X scaling by some percent to around 110 and reduce Y to something like 80. Obviously, your numbers can be different. It all comes down to the speed and look you're going for. The more you stretch the object, the faster it will look. When you get to the end of the movement, simply reverse the scaling again. Or in other words, squash it. And that's it. More often than not, you might want to combine this technique with two other animation principles, namely anticipation and overshoot. But those are going to be covered in other videos. Now let's compare the two animations. In my opinion, the squash and stretched version doesn't just look better, but also tells me that whoever did this piece of work has put more thought and care into it than the average other guy. It's small adjustments like these that will make a difference in your work and presents you as more professional and competent. And there you have it. Now, I would argue that this is not for every style of animation, but it is an essential concept to understand and use wherever possible. So I would encourage you to go and dive into the animation principles to enhance and improve your animations and get to that next level. In the meantime, check out these videos on 2 different ways to create morphing shape animations in After Effects. I think that might be interesting for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you aren't already, and ring that bell to be notified about future videos. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!